Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Get the fuck out of bed, Tim. Go. Get up, and get the guy go. Gotta wake up.
Well, good morning and happy elations to you. Welcome to the EmCo Morning Show, a weekly production of Beach Hits Radio, live streaming 24/7, roots, rock, reggae. Look, I can see something's off here. I'm not sure what's off. Something's off. I think I was off. I think it was me, beloved. If you can imagine, if it's possible, I may have slightly been off this morning. You know what? Sorry, that was distracting me, beloved. I apologize. That was freaking me out a little bit, I'm going to be honest. I kept looking at it over my shoulder like it was an assailant coming to get me. It was on this shoulder. But it was freaking me out, dude. It was freaking me out. Okay? I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, look, I can't do it with this. I can't, even though I can't see shit and I look good in them glasses, I can't do this. Okay, so good morning, beloved. Here, let's get on path. Here, okay. Good morning. Welcome to the EmCo Morning Show, a weekly production of Beach Hits Radio, live streaming roots, rock, reggae, and surf music with an internet connection anywhere in the world, 365, 7 days a week, from the sugar white sands of Pensacola Beach, Florida. That's not really true because I have been off the last 2 weeks fighting mechanical issues in here. We took a lightning strike to the building. It killed our sign. It killed the Beach Hits computer. But you know what, beloved? That tells me that we're doing the right things. Because if the enemy tries to stop us from the outside using weather and whatnot, hey, that just means we're doing the right thing to piss people off. Beloved, this morning for the EmCo Morning Show, I want to thank those of you who are already here watching the show and thank those of you who have come back to watch it in replay. Remember, if you are watching the podcast in replay, EmCo Morning Show, hashtag replay. And if you are watching it in a replay, we'll come back and find you out and give you a special one of a kind, once in a world kind of gift, okay? Just for hitting replay. But we know if you're in real time because I got people watching. We're always watching you. Beloved, this morning we're going to talk to some folks who I've actually known him for about 2 years, maybe about 2 years, somewhere in there. Yeah, I've only recently met her, okay? I understand so much more about him now that I've met her. But that's a good thing because we're going to bring them in and think the well-roundedness of both of them this morning, okay? It could get ugly. We could talk about things of a sexual nature. We could talk about things of a pharmaceutical nature. I have no idea where the conversation is going to go today. I will tell you this. We're going to talk about cars. We're going to talk about cars and motorcycles and our ATVs and stuff like that. So if that's your game, you're probably in the right spot. Okay, see what I told you about it warming up in here? Once we shut the door and we start doing the things, I told you. She came in here and she's like, I got to have a blanket. Same thing all of you do when you come in here. I got to have a blanket. I'm dying. It's cold. And then we shut the doors and all of a sudden it comes to. All right, so beloved, this morning, friends on the couch with us are here to celebrate and prepare for tomorrow. Because tomorrow night, we're all going to gather together as a group, if you have a ticket, and go over to the Warehouse of Speed. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our guests for the morning, Mr. Justin and Lacey Adams. I did the names right? Okay, so I'm going to be honest, beloved. He did tell me that she was coming, but I forgot. But I knew, but I forgot. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
He told me yesterday.
He did.
He goes, oh, by the way.
Okay,
like,
well, that's good.
Thanks.
At least you guys are together.
She did get a notification. It was 24 hours. So.
Did you? Is that the minimum?
It was actually less than 24 hours, but it doesn't matter. She's here.
Okay. So, beloved, you will hear a little hum in the background of the show today. There are some folks doing mechanical fix to the building, hopefully, dear God, because we've had some serious issues in this building over the last few weeks, and hopefully they are we had a guy drive through I guess we have septic tanks in the back, even though we're on the city and whatever. There's still septic tanks out back, and a big truck drove through the backyard and boom, right down in the septic tank,
That's no good.
all the way up to the top of the wheel well. It was horrible. Smelled. Getting it out was
that's a bad repair.
fucking hilarious to watch.
That's a bad repair.
Can you imagine us smoking a joint? And we weren't doing that, of course, out back because we can't do that here. But could you imagine? Could you imagine if someone were to go out
heard
back?
a story about it.
Yeah, and smoke a joint
Heard
and
a
watch them do the construction and whatnot. Okay, so our two friends here on the couch with us are owners and proprietors of a business in Pensacola called the Warehouse of Speed. Not the is nowhere, but it just makes it easier for the English language.
We're not Ohio State.
Warehouse, the Warehouse of Speed. Well, I say I am the James Hutto, so everybody else can kick rocks. All right, so but Warehouse of Speed. Justin, tell us what Warehouse of Speed is.
Warehouse of Speed is basically all in one shop. We can do pretty much anything you can imagine to a car, and if we can't, we know the people to get it done. You can bring me a box of parts in a car, and we can put it together, or you could bring me something that's 75% of the way done, and we can finish it out. Doesn't matter.
This is not the type of place just to get an oil change, though, right? I mean,
actually, we do maintenance. Now I will say that you probably don't want to bring us a very basic car. We're not your atypical maintenance place. Our maintenance is an elevated sense of maintenance.
right.
It's definitely a lot more costly than your average oil change place.
Right.
But we also give a lot more service as well. It's not just in and out and you're on your way. We're going to wash your car. We're going to inspect your car.
You're going to wash my car after you give the oil change.
Absolutely.
Okay, keep going. I like where this is going. The Escalade is already loving me right now. I can feel it.
It's all about customer service.
I feel served as a customer right now, and I haven't even had any work done yet, to be honest. I don't even know how that's possible. We're getting there.
But yeah, anything you can imagine. It doesn't matter if it's fabrication, engine builds, paint. We're also a licensed dealer, so we can procure vehicles for people.
Wait,
We
what
can
does that
sell
mean?
to-
What does that mean?
Meaning we are licensed to buy, sell, trade cars, motorcycles.
Really?
I wouldn't really do a boat, but we could if we wanted to.
Why would you not do a boat?
Bust out another 1,000. That's what that's what that stands for. I'm good on the boat situation. I'm just not a big boat person. I like them, but
Yeah.
I don't like them enough to own them.
Yeah, no, I don't own a boat. The captain will get on a boat, but I don't own a boat.
I have friends with boats.
Yeah, boats and hoes. That's what it's about. We live in Pensacola, Florida. Believe it or not, that's what it's about. So, why did you decide to do that? I mean, of all the things that you could do with yourself,
I like to make poor life decisions.
your wife is sitting on the fucking couch with us, bro. You can't.
It's fine.
Wow,
She supports my poor life decisions.
that doesn't say much for her either, though. Honestly,
She makes them too, because here I am.
here you are. I can't trust either one of your judgment.
I spent 16 years in the motorcycle industry. Loved every single minute of it. Just got to a point to where I was working an endless number of hours. I made great money, but I was working an endless number of hours, and I still work an endless number of hours, but I at least get to arrange the hours in a manner that, best fits our family schedule. But it's still significant, but at least it's for us. It's not, for another company.
Yeah.
Now, that's nothing, nothing negative about the companies I worked for. They were great. That's what helped get me where I'm at.
Sure.
But just decided that it was time. Collaboratively, we, worked on a plan for, a few months to figure out the how.
Yeah.
And it was just time.
How old were you when you left the motorcycle industry? I mean,
That was in 22, so I was...
Okay, so it really wasn't that long ago when
No.
you left what you had been doing.
Correct.
And you said you were in that for 15 years?
16.
16 years, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and we're talking about like what, street bikes, Harley Davidsons, or just everything? Anything with two wheels and a motor?
Over 16 years, I've worked for all of it.
Okay.
The last 3 years of my career I spent at Harley. Which
Here in
was,
town or somewhere else?
2 years was in Fort Walton, and another year was spent at Slidell.
That's a
Yeah.
Slidell.
Yeah, Slidell,
Interesting.
Louisiana.
Interesting,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, the boss had a spot in Slidell for a while, and so we were making that trip about every other week. I like Slidell. There's nothing wrong with that little town. It's kind of a cool little Louisiana town. I like it. Yeah,
It is. It's
you get a mix of everything.
quaint little town. It was a good experience there.
Close to NOLA, but far enough to get away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, we were living in Columbus, Ohio prior to that.
Whoa, that's culture shock.
Well, I'm from the South.
I
She's
was
not.
getting there. Like, where
Yeah.
are you from?
I'm from Mobile originally.
You're from Mobile. Where are you from?
Ohio.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
okay.
suburb.
How did the two of you guys meet?
I brought the Yankee to the South.
I too did that. Yes, I too did that. Yes.
I was working at a motorcycle dealership in Ohio, in Columbus, and she had a motorcycle that she needed to get rid of. So she came in our dealership.
You steal it from somebody?
No,
Tell the
Oh,
truth.
what, the motorcycle
Yeah,
or
the
him?
motorcycle. We ain't got there yet.
she does kind of look like a fugitive. But
Thanks, babe. Appreciate it. Speak for yourself.
there's never been a picture of me that didn't
Oh,
look
the
like
temperature
a
definitely
mugshot.
changed in the room. Yeah, it did.
No, it was a bike that had been left behind by a roommate of hers.
Not even a roommate.
Or
Long
not even a
story.
roommate.
Just
Yeah, but she needed to get rid of it.
She didn't want to key his car. She stole his bike. Let's just say it that way, okay? Let's just say it that way. And she brought it to the
I
dude.
had to get possession of the vehicle.
And then she stole his heart at the Harley Davidson dealership.
There's no.
Actually, we were at you were at Independent Motorsports up in
Yeah.
Columbus, and that's where I met him.
Yeah.
So I walked in not knowing I was talking to the owner, and he goes, "Let me get you to my manager."
And then I managed.
Awesome. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I managed, and here we are almost 10
And
years
so
later.
I was gonna.
Yeah.
So did you immediately sweep her off her feet, or was he a dumbass immediately?
No.
Tell me the truth.
Actually,
I went hard.
no. Actually, I feel like I took the lead on it because I said once you do X, I was like, we should go out and celebrate.
I feel like you
So-
probably wear the pants. I mean, no offense, but you probably are in the
She
driver's
tries.
seat most. Yeah, okay. At least you give her the
and
illusion
I let her
give her the illusion of
sometimes. Depends
control,
on what it is. I mean, she's got her set of talents. I've got mine. So
a set of talents or talons.
both.
Okay, I just want to make sure I get real clarification on what was just said.
I had a feeling you were going to say both.
She's got eagle talons and she's got talents.
Look, I went to see the old lady last night, and as I was standing there, we were bullshitting and whatever. She put her foot out and fucking grabbed the shit out of my thigh meat with her toes, and I mean like gripped my thigh. Now, guy got a lot of thigh meat, so it's easy to grip, but gripped my thigh meat and pinched me harder than any hands have ever pinched me in the history of mankind. And I will admit, it both hurt the shit out of me and turned me the fuck on at the same time. I didn't know what to do about it. I had to just go somewhere and calm down a little bit. Bro, I was okay. So, are you scared of her? Let's be honest. Are you a little bit scared of her? Come on, dude. You gotta be, you said that way too fast.
Because I'm not.
Deep down, is there just a little bit of...
No, she's not a person to be feared. She's just, it's not a matter of a fear thing. It's just, I don't know. I have enough respect for her. I don't have to fear her. She doesn't have to make me fear her.
Making me feel actually really good.
This has got so cute. That's so sweet. All right, so in business, like how do you work with him there? Or I know you said she
No.
has her own stuff, but
Yeah.
like you don't necessarily work at the warehouse of Speed with him.
No, I like to try and go by once a week if I can make that happen because I am running my own business. But, he does this every single day, and he has the experience and the expertise in it. But if it comes to a design-related question or, hey, I think I want to respond this way on something, he runs it by me not out of respect, but because I'm curious on like how his day-to-day is going. So I want to be involved, but it's hard to be involved in an industry that you don't have that level of experience in. So I feel fortunate that I love cars and I love motorcycles, and he loves architecture. So it's always been like a beautiful blend. But he stays in his lane and I stay in my lane. Well, actually, until it comes to furniture decisions. Hold on. I take that back.
What until what decisions? Furniture?
Yeah, until we try and figure out like what dining room table we're going to get or what recliner we're going to get.
Oh,
I
you have no say in that at all?
Oh, no, I make a say.
Oh, you make the final say.
No, I
No,
don't
no,
make
no.
the final say.
Yeah.
I just make sure that my opinion is voiced.
I just like to pressure check the furniture. That's all. I just want to make sure the furniture is good.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure the furniture is
So
good.
speaking. So
Good morning, everybody in the comments. We're not ignoring you. We see you guys. Good morning, everybody.
as a fellow big back, we were looking at.
He knew exactly what I was putting down. He knew what I was putting down.
Okay,
So
we were looking at the table and chairs.
I'm not even talking about the table.
Oh.
I'm talking about the bar stools that you tried to shop me that look like they would crumble beneath me.
Yeah.
I mean, they say 300
I generally don't do
pounds.
bar stools, no.
They say 300 pounds, but they do not look like 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Like, that
No,
just-
I generally don't do bar stools. I've never really have. You know, it's like you know that one scene where like Flamingo has one leg down, you know, and it's like big round ball, and then one leg. That's what it looks like when a fat person sits on a bar stool. Okay. Now, thankfully, the amazing people at the world famous Intermissions Show Bar in downtown Pensacola have put a major reinvestment into the stools and have turned into these Barco lounger chairs way up high on stilts, which is okay, because when I saw it, I was like, this is the Cadillac of fucking bar stools at the intermissions. And the problem is, if I go down there and get on the bar stools at the intermissions, I won't likely leave. Speaking of, I got a good feeling that tonight we're going to end up downtown celebrating what looks to be like an opening of Palafox. Now, we're not like cruising up and down on Palafox, but the mayor is pretty much, I mean, I know y'all don't, not everybody likes the man, but the man has kind of held true to his word. We're on target for open date of Palafox when he said it would. They started pulling back some of those gates. We've seen the streets. We've seen the way. Shit looks good.
amazing.
Shit looks really good. It looks really good.
I've
We
seen pictures.
bitched and moaned a lot about it, but he did the damn thing. So we'll see, man.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go downtown and baptize it with vomit later, I think. That's a good way to ring in.
I mean, I'm sure others will. As
Yes. I bet somebody's already done it before me now, but I'd like to at least leave my initial mark. You know what I mean? Give back to my city in a true and meaningful way.
well. Mark the territory.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see here. Okay, hang on. Eric Thomas says, good morning, Adams and family. Proud of you. I can't read that far
That's
away.
brother-in-law.
That's my brother-in-law.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, he's in Ohio.
Oh, in Ohio.
Mhm.
Okay, well, hello, Ohio. And can I just say, on behalf of all of us, go Dogs. I don't know if that's going to ring true for any of you O fans up there, but go Dogs.
Yes.
Go Dogs.
Have you seen the new stadium
Where?
in Cleveland?
No, because I refuse to participate in anything up there.
You should check it out. I
Have
mean,
you,
it's
did you guys
running-
get to go? Have you
No,
been
no,
there
no,
already?
Not yet. I mean, they're digging the hole in the ground.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's under construction.
And what's yet to be built? I'm sorry. Yes.
Correct.
No. I didn't even know there was a new stadium under construction in Cleveland. For who?
Berea, actually. It's
For who?
the
Who's going to use the Browns?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. Cleveland
Okay.
Browns.
Is that your team, the Browns?
I'm a fair weather.
It's
I'm
probably
not
not
afraid
going
to
to
say
make
that.
them any better.
Yeah, it's not. It really was. I thought, for some reason, like Detroit was getting a new stadium too, I think. And I think it's like there's not supposed to be any win. Am I thinking about that right? Is it Detroit that's getting a new stadium? Or
I think
Chicago?
they're-
I can't
think
remember.
they're trying to get a whole new city.
Somebody...
Like,
All right, do you follow your NFL? What is that?
No,
Sports?
no, no,
sports.
no.
Okay.
I ain't got
mix-
time for it.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Too busy.
Yeah.
No, I say baseball quotes for football references. I don't know. People make fun of me, so I just
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
fine. I don't.
I love the dynamic. This is so fun. All right, so we brought you on the couch because tomorrow night you're going to have an open house
Yes.
for the Warehouse of Speed. Now, what we've got is just something sexy that's going to happen with vehicles like this, and tell me about the simulator. Somebody asked about the simulator twice. What?
So,
I mean,
we have a racing sim.
how long do I get to
competition.
sit there?
It's
That's what I want to know. How long can I
two,
sit there?
2 laps for $20.
Okay.
So the way we have a racing sim competition, it's a $20 buy-in. You get 2 laps. Your fastest lap goes on the board. Fastest lap of the day wins the whole pot. We don't split pots. We don't take part of it. It's the whole pot.
Mhm.
I think last year it was over $300.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like 2 guys going at it for like an hour or so.
Yeah.
Like they would each, start one up at each other, but everybody gets the same car, the same track, 2 laps.
Same car, same track, 2 laps, $20 buy-in.
Mm-hmm.
Winner takes a pot.
Winner
Okay,
takes all.
now talk to me about the actual event itself. It's a ticketed event. How do people have to actually have a ticket to get in? Why? Tell me that.
100%.
Tell me.
So,
Explain.
We have some very nice food for them.
Yeah.
Via Rock and Roll Sushi.
Mm-hmm.
So that's catered. It's free. So, one of my biggest frustrations with car events that I've had through the years of doing so many car events is that you go there, you're usually paying to get in.
Yeah.
And then once you're paying like astronomical money for not great food.
Yeah.
And then you got to pay like $4 for a water. So as I've done events through the years, we finally got to a point to where I felt like it was valuable enough to have a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
So we've only done ticketed events I think we've only done a couple ticketed events.
I love the idea.
But
I really do. I love the idea.
It's very expensive to put on these events.
Yes, it is.
Between the
Yes, it is.
employees,
Yeah.
the food,
Yeah.
just miscellaneous stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It gets expensive, and we're a small company.
Mm-hmm.
We're a bigger car shop, but we're still a small company.
Yeah.
And it's to drop $4,000 on an event is kind of expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Especially as big as they've grown. I mean, our last ticketed event, we sold like 375 tickets,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm super humbled by that. The fact that people will pay for a ticket to come to our shop and just hang out is very I don't know, gratifying. I just feel very appreciative of people coming to see us.
Mm-hmm.
So I take it a very high responsibility to make sure that we have a good event, that the food is great, and it always has been. We had them last time. We had the same food vendor last time, and it was amazing. I don't know how much sushi got handed out that day, but it was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a whole lot. Now this year's a little bit different. This year we have food tickets as well. So when they come through the door, they'll get handed a food ticket. Versus last time, it was just people standing in line, and people were literally like making laps because the food was so good.
Right.
And I understand that, and that's wonderful. But in efforts of everybody being able to get food, we're doing food tickets so that it's a little bit more.
As long as I get
control.
2 tickets, I don't care. That's fine. As long as I got 2 tickets, I don't care. That's great. That's fantastic.
We'll get you fed.
All right, so we come out, we eat, we drink.
Yep.
We're in the simulator. All right. Now, originally you were going to bring in a dyno because you were installing that. Ultimately, that's the destination.
That's still it's happening.
Now, it was an issue from somewhere else or whatever, and so
Well,
that's kind of just been pushed back a little bit.
It's been
right?
on order since December.
Yeah.
So there was a not a hardware complication. They came out with a new set of hardware, like the electronics that go to the dyno.
Yeah.
So positive side, we're getting the latest and greatest upgrade of dyno.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the only all-wheel drive dyno within like 4 or 5 hours in every direction. So it's definitely a big upgrade for local car culture to have access to that. It's also a hub dyno. There's not another, I don't even know where the next nearest hub dyno is.
What does that mean?
So what that means, like anybody that's familiar with a dyno, and what a dyno does is, you put your car on it and it enables you to measure the horsepower, it enables tuning, all those things. Well, the hub dyno does the same thing, except for instead of rolling the car up onto the platform, we unbolt the wheels and we bolt the dyno to the car. So some positive aspects of that, the car can't jump off the dyno.
Right.
That's really positive in my sense.
Right.
But also,
So
there's
instead
never
of
a tire slip either.
instead of going onto the dyno, it
It's like a roll.
connects to the actual hub of the car.
Correct.
For those who don't know what the dyno looks like, it's actually recessed into the ground.
Yeah, it's like a platform,
Most-
right? That you
well,
roll onto,
or-
basically.
Dynos could be either way. They could be
yeah, they is.
recessed or they could be elevated on a lift.
That's
but,
the only kind I've ever really seen. Is
But
the
the
ones
hub
that are elevated.
dynos are just pods that are about 3x3 in size, and you bolt them to the actual hub. So it just enables a little bit more precise tuning.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay, so just so I understand, because I'm going to be a moron and come back in a few minutes and ask a question if I don't get this clear. So what's coming now is going to be this thing that bolts on or something different?
The thing that bolts on.
Okay, wow.
And it's just
So is that
going to
allow you to do more cars faster by having the ability to take the thing on and off?
Right.
Or?
It definitely enables us to tune faster. now our tuning process is a little longer because, we have to take the car all the way to Mexico to run it on the road to appropriately see how the engine's acting. Which works great, but the dyno is just going to enable us to knock it out a lot faster and more efficiently.
Yeah.
And we're looking forward to it if it would just hurry up and get
That's
here.
really cool.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess the question would be then: are we going to do another open house when that arrives?
Yeah, we typically will do 3 a year. Our next one will probably be in September, just to give us plenty of time to make sure the dyno gets here, because it's coming from Spain.
Okay.
And they haven't even finished production of it yet. So I know that even after they finish production, it's going to take 30 days to get from Spain to New York.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's the port it goes to. Then it goes to Texas to get its final calibration. And then it comes to us. So until they say that it's done in production, I'm still banking on 60 days.
How cool would it be to watch the calibration process of that machine, man? That would be fun. I think that would be kind of cool. I like technical shit like that.
Dynos are amazing machines.
Yeah.
I'm really disappointed that we don't get to have it for this round.
It'll be here. It'll get here eventually, and we won't even remember not having it.
It will get here. It will happen.
Yeah.
We already have a decent list of people, that will be kind of an expose of what the dyno can do when we have our dyno event.
Yeah.
There's an amazing amount of well-built cars in this area that people just have no clue. Pensacola is a very strong car culture.
Yeah. That was always the nephew and Hefe. They always had the idea that with Greenlight Nights, we would be very much out backyard, just car meet with the best and the most fun people that we could run through. And then as time progressed, it just became kind of mundane is not the right word, but it lost some of the spirit, and everybody, I guess for us, at least for Greenlight Nights, the heart and the guts rest between the Greenlight District and Javier Tirado. And when Javi's, and that dude is the busiest dude there ever was in the history of ever.
Javi's a good dude.
And, so he's everywhere, whatever. And so that makes it just makes it hard, So I'm excited I think we're still going to do at least one Greenlight Nights event this year, probably towards August, end of August, maybe October. I don't know. I hadn't really decided. I hate being hot, dude. I hate being hot.
Why do you think my events are at night?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, and I like going later in the evening. I do. I think we're still going to stay with Five Flag Speedway when we go out, just because I like the wide open green space and whatnot. But tell me how that works because I have not been to an open house event at your spot, and where the Warehouse of Speed is for those of you who've never been there before, because I'm assuming some of the folks will be in attendance Saturday night. You've never been here; this will be your first time. It's kind of set back in the woods, off the main road, amongst warehouses, and the space it's not massive. There's not like a huge, giant green Five Flag Speedway. You know what I'm saying?
We shove a lot. Well, we have access to the whole run of the street in front of the building, so it does work out pretty well parking wise. I think last time we had over 200 cars.
Well, I'm so excited to see how. Do you do that? Do you curate where you put them, or do they just end up
a little
going?
bit?
Yeah.
Toward the front we have the more high end, higher dollar cars.
Yeah.
But I've found it to be a misconception recently that we don't work on pretty much all levels of cars. We just like cool cars.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's $100,000 exotic, $200,000 exotic, or if it's a $10,000 Civic turbo. Like, if it's
but you had to say turbo though. He couldn't just leave it Civic. He had to say turbo. Y'all saw that, right?
I mean, I had to.
He said that. You saw it. You saw him say.
And if it doesn't have one, we can put one on.
He was like Civic turbo. He really did.
It's like when you add the butt to something.
Hey, good morning. Look, Javi's here. I don't know if he's here. He was here. Good morning, Javi. Good morning. I see him here. I can't. Margie White. Good
Yeah, that's
morning.
mom.
It's mom.
That's
Hi,
mom.
How
Is it
are you,
10 o'clock?
mommy? All
Mom-
right.
mom's
Hell
What
yeah.
time did you say your mom always called at?
Yeah, okay, so mom has historically called about now for the
Mom.
last whatever.
Mom's
and then
in the chat.
yeah,
Mom's in the chat.
mom's in the chat.
Great.
All right, let's see here. I don't know how we go. All right, so let me ask before I transition into the different segments and then we go through the bullshit shenanigans of the show. You mentioned that I just want to touch on if it's okay. You mentioned you're an architect.
I'm an architectural designer.
Architectural
I am not
designer.
a licensed architect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I can't.
I would imagine she did what plumbers do. License number C55, motherfucker. Calm down. Okay. So
She's better than most architects
But
that are licensed. So
didn't
Hey,
one of the
thank
two
you.
of you tell me, oh,
it's just reality.
yeah, that was lovely.
It's just reality.
That was lovely. Okay. One of you, or maybe I didn't hear this right. I don't know. Did you just start a business? Did you just start a
Her
business or
business is
something?
older than mine.
Okay, well, maybe I'm missing. What do you do? Tell me about your business, because I don't want to leave that. That's not fair.
It's a great question.
Okay.
I did have a business. I grew it over the past 5 years. I recently closed that to start and rebrand a new business with a new business partner to
Okay.
expand the company.
Maybe.
So,
I don't know if I had that much detail, but maybe I was in there somewhere. All right, tell me
yeah.
about the new thing you're doing.
so it's the same thing actually, just elevated.
You're competing against yourself. Go for it. I like that.
Yeah, always setting the bar higher.
Yeah. Okay.
So our company name is called Studio House. We are a custom home designer. We do interior design, architectural design, construction management, or like project liaison, furniture procurement, and then both residential and commercial.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who's going to be your typical client?
Great question also. Person who's looking to design a house based on a lifestyle, not just
Okay. Okay.
I need a house, but I want to curate a space
So
that's
this
for
is-
how you literally live your life. Like I want to ask you all these random questions to figure out who you are, to make a space that you walk into and you just feel you and organic and just natural. You don't have to be something that you're not or try and let it, force it into something it doesn't need to be.
Okay.
Yeah. So curated homes.
So the ultimate in personal home design for the maximum benefit of the use of the home.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's its own show. We're going to come back to that. Okay, sorry.
okay.
I look at the time and I see where we are. I want to open that can of worms
We can-
so fucking bad.
We can do that.
So we're
Yeah.
going to, if it's okay, we're
There's
going
lots
to
to
have
unpack.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're going to unpack that on a different episode. Like seriously, when we get done,
Okay.
we'll find a time because I would like to. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, I would love that actually.
So, well, hang on. All right. Do realtors come find you, or is it typical homeowners? Is it a business? Who comes to find you?
I'm really word of mouth. So I've had people reach out to me because of they've been recommended for the services because I didn't start off just as custom homes. I started off with doing small renovations and remodels. And my principles has always been since the beginning, I'm a person and I want to help people. And there's not that many people out there that know or how to communicate from a design standpoint to a contractor standpoint. So I just want to, A, treat people the way that I would want to be treated. And then B, help people achieve things that, on a whole different financial level, they might not be able to. Afford. So not everyone can do $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 renovation, but they only save, say they've worked the last 5 years and they only save $5,000 and they really want to renovate this bathroom. Like, how can I achieve that on a budget? So that's where my foundation started, and then I've now grown it.
Oh
to,
yeah, this is a whole episode. Oh yeah, we coming back to this. Ah, fuck yeah, okay, yeah, All right, good. If somebody wanted to learn, and I hate to take away from it, but if this is you paying your pocket too, so if somebody wanted to learn about your business and connect with you before we do have you back for the show, is there like a website or something they can go find you at? Facebook, something?
Yeah, my social media, I don't really, this is horrible. I need to post and say, hey, I'm a real person on social media.
Yeah.
But I feel very blessed and fortunate to be where I'm at now where I don't worry about my social media content. So
Well, I mean,
it's
just a
coming
phone number.
soon.
Somebody
Yeah.
just wants to contact you.
StudioHouse.com, and house is Haus.
Studio House.
Isn't that it?
Is that it?
Studio
Or is
Haus.
it .org?
It's .org. StudioHaus.org.
Spell it. Haus.
Haus.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Haus.
I had a
German
lady-
Haus.
Yeah.
Studio Haus.
Yeah, she
dot org.
Haus? I was like, no.
You said .org though, right?
It's .org.
.org.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
.org.
.org.
So there is a Facebook page. There's an Instagram page. Website, but it just says coming soon.
I thought about DuHaus too. That's what I thought of. Like,
It's fine.
Some of you will never know the joys of that. What we've
No.
just done.
no, they have no
and it's
clue.
a shame.
It's wonderful.
It's a shame that you won't know those joys.
No.
They should have a resurgence.
Dude, they're still huge overseas, man.
Yeah.
They're massive in Germany. They're
Yeah.
massive in everywhere else but here. I think they're not even allowed to play here, are they?
I don't know. It's language barrier, I think, more than anything.
No, I mean, like, I don't think.
They probably set something on fire.
Yeah, I mean, like, I
If I had
think
to
he
guess.
pissed on the crowd the last time he was here in the States and did some stuff. I don't think they're allowed to play in the States. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, we'll come back to that later. Sorry. All right, phenomenal Studio House.org. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, somebody will put that in the comments at some point. All right. Let's do it this way. Okay. So we're gonna go through segments. So we're not. I don't even care about this right now. We're gonna do heavy questions. Okay. I was trying to get here. Heavy hitting questions. 10 heavy hitters. The EmCo Morning Show. Lady 2. Warehouse of Speed. There we go. I had to get that out of the way. It was a whole process. Okay. Here we go. At what point did you realize Warehouse of Speed wasn't just going to be a small mom and pop mechanic shop, but something that could turn into a serious operation?
It actually started as just being a dealership. Like, it was meant to be just me and maybe one other person, and just buy cars, refinish them, like nicer stuff, refinish it and sell it, cars and motorcycles. And about a year in, I started, taking on mechanical projects. And it just grew, and it grew, and it grew. And then, I mean, honestly, like year and a half in, I knew I was like, okay, we got to do something. Like, we got to grow because we're like busting at the seams. I mean, I've been really, really fortunate with both the people that have been involved in the company. My partner, Shannon, was a big part of it. My business mentor, Ray, from the dealership I worked for in Columbus. I've just been very fortunate, the number of people that have surrounded me, helped guide me. Lacey did the design on both of the buildings that we've been in. All my, people that work. I feel so strange when I talk about employees because I don't ever call them employees. I'm like people who work with me, because that's what they are. They're nothing I do happens without the people that are there. If I took all them away, what would happen? Wouldn't be shit that gets done.
Yeah.
So, it was about a year and a half in. Shannon ended up coming on as a partner. He has a construction company, and he just loves cars, and he really helped facilitate the move into the building that we're in now. And everything you see in there, his construction company did.
Merit.
Construction
Merit.
with merit.
Oh, construction with merit.
Construction with merit.
And he's still rocking construction with merit now.
Oh yeah, he kills it.
Yeah.
He does so much like renovation stuff over in like 30A and Destin,
Oh, yeah.
Freeport area.
Yeah.
Killer dude.
Yeah.
Great construction company. The way we met is I was actually rolling through a car show over in 30A, Destin somewhere. And he was actually just crossing the street. Was it Baytown Wharf?
I think so.
So there's like condos over there. He had a condo in that area. And he was literally crossing the street to go to the pool or something. And I was rolling through an R8 that I had at the time. And he like stopped and we like talked for a minute. He's like, man, I've been really wanting to get one of these. And I took his number. We talked, over a month or something. And he ended up buying the R8 from me. And we just formed a really good relationship, and through lots of conversations, discussions, and stuff like that, he ended up coming on as a partner. He wanted to be a part of the process. And, as time goes on, he's going to become more and more part of the process.
Yeah.
But a lot of where we're at today is a good part, and due to him, helping, financially, especially.
Yeah.
But he gives me good business advice and, just a good dude, period.
Well, yeah.
So, but like I said, all people involved is what got us where we're at. But a year and a half in, I knew we had to do something different. That's when we started looking for buildings. It was between Pensacola, Destin, and Panama City. So I actually did a query through the DMV through looking at registrations, and I looked at who had the most registrations for the type of vehicles that I wanted to work on. Pensacola won out.
No shit. No shit. What an interesting way to figure that out.
Well, I mean, that's
That's
market
pretty smart.
market study.
Look at you, bud.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I learned from good people.
I mean, my dick a little hard. I want to know. Okay.
It should.
Yeah. All right. See, she looked. She tried to see. Stop. All right. What's the most terrifying moment you ever had working on a customer's car where, you either made the mistake or you almost made the mistake?
Oh, there's been plenty of mistakes. Like, any shop that tells you they don't make mistakes is full of shit. Full of shit. We have made plenty of mistakes, but we make good on our mistakes. No shop's not going to make a single mistake. It happens. Try to think of a notable one. I don't know. I can't even think of like anything specific that I truly want to talk about.
You ever almost have you ever not dropped them off? Have you ever dropped them off the lift?
No,
You ever
no,
come
but I
close
have
to dropping
nightmares.
them off the
I have
list?
nightmares about
Yeah.
that.
But, knocking some wood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have nightmares about that. I see videos of that, and honestly, part of my motivation for getting the hub dynos because I've seen plenty of dyno videos of cars just whoop jumping off, and I'm like, that's not going to be me.
No.
No, we're
I
not
was
going
right
to
there
have
with
that.
them.
Old Ferris Bueller.
Yeah,
Right out the back window. All right.
Yeah.
When somebody brings you a car, whatever kind of car it is, high end, low end, just high end, everyday driver, whatever. What's one thing that you look at that tells you how well they really take care of their car?
How clean the interior is.
Okay.
You knew that fast.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a clear indication. If you're not cleaning your interior, you damn sure ain't clean the rest of the car.
Okay.
You're in the interior all the time.
Yeah.
So like, if the interior ain't clean, you can guarantee the exterior ain't clean.
Yeah.
And if both aren't clean, chances are the maintenance on the vehicle isn't that
Right,
great. You know, it may have a ton of modifications, but like, how well does it get serviced? And maybe it's just their play car, or maybe it's a race car, and they just don't care, and that's fine too. Like, I'm not judgy about it, but it's something that, like, okay, I see that. All right, I need to pay attention to other things that may be awry.
That's a good indicator. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. All right. You deal with car people all day, and then people who aren't car people, but they have cars. Are car people, hang on. I wrote this fucking weird. Sorry. Hang on.
Didn't run it through the
Car
chat.
people are, but no, I ran the scenarios through the chat. I tried to wing most of the questions. Are car people are passionate, bordering on clinically insane sometimes. Thank you. What is the craziest, thank you, Brain. What is the craziest request that somebody's actually asked?
Craziest request. I'll be honest with you, we turned down some stuff.
Really?
Just because, like, I have a certain, I want to make cars better for people. I don't want to do things that make them worse. So when people ask me to do things that are counterproductive to that, I just politely.
Give me an example. Something that you can give me an example of.
Lambo doors.
What? Really? You won't do Lambo doors?
No.
Bro, if I wanted Lambo doors on the Escalade, you won't do it?
I tell you.
I want it so bad,
here's
and I
why.
didn't even want it before.
Here's why. Because no Lambo door kit is perfect. They're all some level of flawed in that it doesn't operate flawlessly. It's goofy on how you gotta lift it. You gotta open it up a little bit. You gotta shimmy it a little bit just to get it open. Then hopefully it goes at the angle it's supposed to. It's just we can't execute on it, and if we can't execute on it, I don't want to do it for people.
Well, what I hear is it might be a you problem then, is what I hear all of a sudden.
I guess it's me.
On the Escalade Lambo doors, man. I'm really disappointed all of a sudden. I didn't have this disappointment before now, but now I have
now
it.
You're just,
now I'm disappointed.
We always want that to which we cannot
Damn
have.
it.
Yeah, that's
I'm
the
going
only,
to tell on you.
That's the only thing that, like, well, it's not the only thing, but, you know, we don't like doing exhaust and, you know, there's something called blast pipes where it comes out the back and then it shoots up really high.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer not to do it. It's a style. Like, it's one thing if it's like a certain style of car. There's a certain Japanese style that does that.
Yeah.
I could kind of get with that, but generally speaking, no. Again, we want to promote doing positive things to your car. You know, if you want to.
What if I want suicide doors on my car? You do that for me? Come
that's
on
more
the
of
Escalade.
That's more of a car show
yeah,
thing.
do it on the
We'd
Escalade.
We'd probably do that.
All right.
Because that can be done.
All right.
That can be done effectively.
Yeah.
But, you know, like people who camber their wheels like that.
That's too much.
Look.
That's too much, dude.
It's
too much.
I understand it's a thing. People like it, kind of like squatted trucks. People like them.
Yeah, that's too much.
It's just not us.
That's too much. You won't squat my truck either?
No.
Damn it.
No.
Now you really are disappointing me, dude.
I know.
Can't have Lambo doors. I can't squat my Escalade.
We're cutting off so many people here. So many.
We're just disenfranchising so many.
Now, just to be fair, I'm not judgmental to anybody that wants to do anything
Right,
to their car.
right.
Guess what? That's your money.
Yeah.
That's your car. You do whatever like suits you.
You just won't do it.
I'm not judgy.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to do it.
Okay.
Like, good for you that you did it, but like, I'm not going to be the one.
I don't think there's anything wrong with what you're saying right now. I think it's okay.
I mean,
you have asserted yourself.
Yeah. You got to have lines of things that, you know, as a company you're okay with and things you're not okay with that you just don't want to do.
Yeah.
And I think it's only fair, and I think it's also fair to the client that if it's not something that we believe in, that we shouldn't do it anyway.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I think there's probably the aspect of having to do the fucking repair work on whatever work you do, and
yeah.
Having
If it
to come
fucks
back
up.
having to come back and do the repair work is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
All right. That's a good answer. Very good. Very good. There's a difference between somebody who owns a fast car and somebody who truly understands cars. What separates the two, in your opinion?
I talk about this a lot with people because there's always the built versus bought mentality, and then there's the people who know a lot about cars, and then there's the people who just, you know, like cars, you know, but have no technical understanding. If you're an enthusiast, you're an enthusiast. It's like, do you like the way it looks? When you hear it, does it do something for you? Do you like driving fast or, you know, whatever? That's an enthusiast. Like, whether you know, like, the size of the brakes on the front of a Ferrari F430, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Like, that's not what classifies you as an enthusiast or not. Whether you take your car actually racing or you just want to build a fast car, doesn't matter. It's the equivalent of a person with a truck, you know, jacking it up and putting like the biggest off-road tires on it, and it's never seen dirt. I don't have a problem with that either. Like, there's still an enthusiast of that. Like, it's all okay. People get caught up in the minutia of, you know, having to qualify if you're this or if you're that. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, are they interested in it? Cool. Let's just be happy that they're interested. The car culture took a dip for a while. I feel like it's a little bit coming back, but it was, God, I hate this word. It was toxic for a while, you know, and I just don't even like that as a word because it's just thrown around so much, but it wasn't inviting. You know, it wasn't like, hey, let's go do more of this.
I think there's a lot of that's still in play right now, man.
Oh, yeah, 100%. You know, now look, I
think sometimes when we go to the fucking Sonic drive-through care meet, park outside, and everybody's jumping curbs and burning tires, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
One thing that I will say, one thing that I don't know if judgy's the word, but, you know, I come from, let's call it early 2000s car culture. You know, that's really, I would say, prime time for like when I was really getting into it.
Yeah.
You know, Fast and Furious came out.
Yeah.
I was actually, you know, old enough to where I could actually afford to start doing some stuff to cars on a more scale. One thing that I really liked back then versus a lot of what I see now is back then the build process was more in line. You would wait until you had the ability to do a full project versus just like half-assing something.
Right.
And look, I've been broke more than I've had money
Right.
in life. So it's not like I had a bunch of money to spend when I was younger either.
Right.
But when I did spend money, I spent it on good stuff. And I also didn't try to. So it's like buying a body kit, putting it on, and not painting it. You know, I understand budgets, but like at minimum, you could take that body kit to EmCo, and then probably for $1,000, they'll paint the entire body kit. They probably aren't going to install it for you, but like they'll at least paint it. So
You get the full spray for $1,000 at the old EmCo, huh?
well, no, just the body kit.
No, you stepped off in it. Now I want the whole spray.
EmCo is not painting your whole car for $1,000.
I got it on film. I'm gonna take it
Well,
down there to him.
you
Be like,
take it
look,
to-
this man said.
You take it to EmCo.
This man said.
I don't know EmCo. I could tell you we're not going to paint your car for $1,000. Our paint services are expensive, but we go pretty deep in the process. We did just start doing a work truck special though.
What's that mean?
So our lawn people, which were awesome by the way, they bought a new truck, and you know most work trucks come white. Well, his trucks are silver. His stuff silver. And he's like, well, can you make it silver? I'm like, I can make it silver. I was like, but like typically it's pretty expensive. And he's like, look, I don't care about the body work. It wasn't super bad anyways.
Yeah.
He's like, just like, how cheap could you make it? And we worked it out to where we could actually do a truck like next to no body work, and it still comes out a lot better than EmCo, and it's $3,000
For a work truck.
for a work truck. We call it a work truck special.
Huh.
Yeah.
Does it have to be silver though?
No, it could be any color, but that's no door jams. That's like next to no body work. It is still base clear, and it's still PPG paint. Like it's still good stuff, but it's the bare minimum. Like get you in, get you out, but guarantee you it'll be a lot better than what you're going to get most places.
Okay, interesting.
So, but typically we're doing like restoration style,
Yeah.
Paint, and we've had some really cool projects, through the last couple of years.
What is your favorite part of modification process of a vehicle? Like, is it
I don't know, man. That's
it's a loaded question.
the answer is yes.
No, it's not. Yes, not yes.
That's the answer.
Is there a
Interpretation?
part of the process where you're just like this is my favorite part of this process?
Probably the like planning, the working with the client and figuring out, because I learned this about me a long time ago in the motorcycle industry, in that like I'm not smart enough to cure world hunger. I'm not going to change anything major in the world, politics wise. That's just not who I am.
Yeah.
My little touch point on life is helping bring people's dreams to life, or providing them with the dream.
Yeah.
Like in motorcycling, being able to hand over the keys to someone that's 50, 60 years old. That's their first motorcycle that they've wanted their entire life.
Yeah,
But
hell yeah.
for
Maud wouldn't let them have one. Damn it.
any number of 10 reasons, or maybe they had kids and they were just trying to take care of their kids, but
Fucking kids.
like handing those keys over and seeing their life, seeing their smile on their face, seeing the spark in their eyes and stuff like that. That's my why. I'm not going to cure any diseases or anything, but I feel like I bring a little level of like mental. I think riding a motorcycle is the best therapy you'll ever find in life. But building a car is very much the same thing. It's just helping people complete that little part of their life that they've missed. That's my favorite part, is being a part of that process. As for the work itself, I love fab work. I don't get to do it as much. Right now, I really love tuning, because it's very, it's a think it's a think game.
Yeah.
You know, I have a history in like computer programming, so tuning is very, you know, close.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the fun part.
You did good. You did. Let's say favorites about how that. How often do the two of you are working different schedules, different things going, whatever? How often do you guys have a chance to slow down and just YouTube?
That's funny.
We were
Can you
just
repeat the
talking about
question?
this.
No.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
is this it? Is this
No,
date night right now?
Yeah. No.
No, there's a lot of hours on both of us. Like, she'll be working until like 2 or 3 in the morning sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I work late at least 2 nights a week, and then I
Yeah.
hit one day on the weekend. I'll come in.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is not, you know, this is just me time at the shop where no one's messing with me. I can knock stuff out. But between our schedules, and then we have kids. So, you know, when we get us time is usually like maybe a half hour before bed or in
Yeah.
passing at
In the
night.
morning, or in the morning.
The
first thing in
mornings
the
are
morning.
hectic.
Yeah,
I
but
wouldn't even
still.
say that. That's not.
I get to have a micro conversation with them. Hey,
Yeah.
how are you doing?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah.
What's on your docket today? Okay, I'll see you. You working late, or do you think you'll be home past dinner, but like on time, kind
Yeah.
of?
But that's a today situation.
Yeah.
Like, my company is only 4 years old.
Yeah.
Her company is,
I guess. I mean,
6?
well, yes. I've been here
6?
doing this 6 years. Yeah.
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 So her company is a lot more, has some maturity to it to where, but she's still, you know, killing herself. But she's partially killing herself because I'm killing myself.
Sure.
Because I'm not home enough to help as much with the kids.
Sure.
So she's
How many
splitting
kids
her.
do you guys have?
2 little
Dopes.
girls.
2 little girls. Oh,
Yeah.
you're in big trouble, dude.
I know, right?
I'm not in trouble.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
fine.
In,
Oh, no,
you're
no.
in big trouble, son.
Blonde hair, blue eyes.
You have no
They're
idea.
just
You're
little
in big trouble. How old are they?
It's everybody else. That's
How
in
old are
trouble.
they?
4 and
Oh, yeah,
6.
you're in
They're
big
about to be
trouble,
5
son.
and
Oh, you're in
7.
big trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're lucky. They're great kids.
All right, what's harder? What's harder? Building a high performance car correctly or building a team of employees that you can actually trust?
Ooh. The team is definitely, I don't know if it's harder, but it's definitely more important.
Yeah.
Like, if you can't trust people, like, we work on some nice stuff. So, like, I have to have a high level of trust amongst our people. And I've been pretty fortunate for the most part. People weed themselves out pretty, you know, decently quick if they don't work with the shop. You know, we're definitely not for everybody.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
okay. I don't
Yeah.
want to be for everybody. You know, I want to curate the best team possible. And
That's interesting. That's what nephew says about this place a lot. We're not for everybody.
it's a continual process, though. It's not like it's never a, you know, you're done situation. Like, it's a constant measuring. And, you know, I try to keep a good pulse on our employees to make sure that they stay where where they need to be.
Yeah.
So
Very good. All right, you've seen a rise. Let's see. You've seen the rise of imported culture, exotics, racing builds, social media, flex culture. Where do you think car culture is headed in the next 5 years?
I think it's swinging back. Well, I know that 2000s car culture is coming back strong. So big body kits,
Yeah.
Lambo doors, which I don't support. But like, if you could envision back to early 2000s Nopi,
Yeah.
that genre is becoming super popular. So that's cool. I think function is starting to outweigh form again. So, you know, people are starting to focus in. I feel like people are starting to focus in a little bit more on the like usability of things versus just like doing things for the sake of doing them.
Yeah.
And if there's anything, and I will do everything I can to promote that direction.
Sure.
You know, I talk people out of stuff all the time. It's like,
Really?
yeah, like, we're busy enough. I don't have to sell people on shit. Or if someone wants to do something that doesn't make sense for them, I'm not going to just let them do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, hey, why don't we consider XYZ instead of that? Like, here's my latest crusade, an unpopular opinion.
Uh-oh.
springs and shocks are better than coilovers. Everybody wants coilovers. They're like, I want to be able to adjust it. You're never going to adjust
And
it.
who's pushing back on you? Everybody?
Yeah. Like, everybody thinks they need coilovers, and I'm like, your car will not ride as nice. You're not going to adjust it multiple times. And if you think you need coilovers to go as low as you want to go, you're going too low. That's just reality. If you want a good riding car, you want it to be at a height appropriate for the car. Get a nice set of springs and a name brand, set of struts like some Bilsteins or something. Your car, you will be 100 times happier. Your car will sit right. It'll drive right. That's my current crusade. But I do talk people out of stuff all the time because I want to give people all the information to make informed decisions.
Yeah. Do you find that people will listen to you, or are they still very headstrong in what they actually want, though?
A good bit of people listen.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm going to try to talk them into something different than their original plan, I have a good reasoning for it. I'm not just doing it just to, I'm never trying to like push someone a certain direction.
Yeah.
For my own benefit. Like, I don't care. I'll do whatever. Like, if you got a Volkswagen Bug and you come to me and you're like, I want to put a Corvette motor in it, I'll be like, well, I don't, I mean,
okay,
we could do it. We could do it.
Might not be the best thing.
It may not be the best. I mean, we'll do it, but
we'll try it.
So I will ultimately do what, with few exceptions, what people want to do.
Yeah.
But I at least want to give them the options of things that I think might be a little bit better fit.
So do you remember, I know they still do it now, but when I was a kid, the like most outlandish shit was like the pickup truck beds that would lift up off the frame.
Yeah, those are
and
wild.
Spin around and shit
Those
like
are wild.
That. Will you do that? Can we do that?
We don't know shit about that.
Oh,
so.
come on, dude. We could do that to the Escalade. Let's do that.
I mean,
to the
that's
Escalade.
super cool. That's super cool, but we just don't know
Let's
anything
figure out
about
how to make
it.
that happen, dude. Let's make the Escalade jump, and let's make the back end break off and do cartwheels and shit. I don't know.
I'm gonna need like some Iron Man Avengers technology to make that thing jump.
Yeah.
Some
All right.
anti-gravity.
Let's see here. For people coming to the open house Saturday night, what's the one thing that they're going to see or experience that will make them realize this is not your average repair shop?
I just think our presentation in general, like, we have a showroom, we have a well put together shop, and also when you see the level of cars that come to this, it's insane. I mean, we had like a year, I think it was a year and a half ago, we had a Carrera GT at our event.
Yeah,
I mean that's
I was reading and I didn't hear you had a what? A Carrera GT. Okay, that's what I thought you said.
Like
Yeah,
$2 million car.
Yeah.
Like, that's wild.
Yeah.
Like, that's wild.
Yeah.
But there's so many cool cars, and again, we're a very diverse crowd. Like, it's not just like we just want Carrera GTs. No, I want to see that cool Civic Turbo.
Turbo. He said it. Turbo.
Yeah, I love all cars. If it's cars, motorcycles, if it's got wheels, I'm interested.
Yeah.
If you build a quality car, I don't care if it's a Miata, a Lambo, a Hyundai. I have appreciation for anything well done.
Yeah.
It does not matter to me. I don't have a particular thing that I dislike. I like lowriders.
Yeah.
I like drag cars. I like muscle cars. I like imports. I like exotics. It's all cool stuff.
And dancing bed pickup trucks.
Dancing bed pickup trucks. Again,
Sweet.
I mean, to build one of those is not easy. So like most trucks I've seen that has stuff like that are incredibly well built.
Yeah.
So
So we're gonna get started right after the show, right?
Game recognized game.
All right. What kind of tickets do you have left?
As of this morning, we'd sold over half the tickets.
Okay. Damn.
So
really?
It is.
Shit.
We are planning to limit the tickets to 300.
Yeah.
So
I knew that's what I mean. And you were like, we sold half. So damn.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive because last year we'd only sold like maybe 50 tickets leading up to the day before. So to have basically three times that is
All right, how do people go and buy the tickets?
They can go to our Facebook page, and there'll be a link to the event. And from there, they can get on Eventbrite. Or you can just go to Eventbrite and search the event.
Eventbrite and search the
Should
event.
note, we're not selling tickets at the entrance.
What does that mean? You said that twice in the last couple of days. What's that mean?
So what that means is have your tickets before you pull up to
Or you're not going to get in.
We will turn you around and send you to the back of the line.
Or you're fucking out.
And if you get to the back of the line and we run out of tickets, well, it's hard to say. We're just not sure if we run out, if we're actually going to turn people away, which I would hate to do. But last time last time we had so many people that it just kind of overran our ability to.
That's what I'm
manage the
saying, man.
people.
Like it's going to be so crazy with 300 people in that.
Well, last time it was 375, so that's how we knew it was just a little bit too much. And in efforts of keeping it a curated event and well organized, I wanted to kind of limit it. And I was doing invite only events for a while. And our Dyno event may end up invite only. I'm not sure yet. Sure. I like to keep it kind of controlled, and that keeps the experience good. When you have just everybody there, it just gets a little out of hand. And I mean, we've been very fortunate. We haven't had any issues. No one doing dumb stuff, and I hope that continues because we absolutely will turn you over to the cops. Without hesitation, I will call the cops on you and make sure that you get arrested because we've done so well with managing our events. I want to keep it that way.
Yeah.
It's like it's a great time just hanging out. Like you don't have to be a jackass. At events.
Casey Hawkins, he's talking to you, buddy. He said you don't have to be a jackass, but you can be. You can come, but be nice and be sweet. Okay, let's see here. Javi says, okay, Javi is planning the Nopi tour this year, so that's okay, cool. There we go. There's that.
That's it.
Good morning, Jessica. I see you're in the chat this morning. It's a lot of folks with us this morning. Good morning. I've seen a lot of people come and go and do the thing. Again, hit replay. If you are coming back to watching the replay, we like the hashtag replay for those of you who come back and watch it when it's not live. We're always grateful and enjoy that very much. Let's see here. Where do we go from here? All right, we hit our questions. I feel like we did very well with the questions. We move on now, ladies and gentlemen, to scenarios. This is a very fun game that we have played many a time with our guests here. Let's see here. I want to ask this one particular scenario that did not get translated. All right, so scenarios is a game where we ask sometimes witty and fantastic scenarios that puts our guests in a false narrative where they must choose their way out and win buckets of cash that do not exist, or generally they lose their life. That's the other scenario. That's weird. It's a weird. It's either cash or you die. That's
just like a fuck, marry, kill situation.
Sort of.
Okay.
Sort of.
All right.
Sort of. That's an interesting. We'll do that one next time. Not today. Okay. Let's see here. All right. I had the chat Jippa to help me rewrite the text on this one because I was on the fly. So here we go. You ready? This is number one. Very. Here we go.
Oh my God!
All right. Here we go. A massive fire breaks out at the warehouse of speed in the middle of the night, and you have only time to make one move. One move. You can save the facility, the building, the lifts, the tools, the equipment, the parts, the inventory, and the future of the business itself, including a safe in the floor of $100,000. Or you can save 10 customer cars currently inside the warehouse, including the most rare and exotic on the ground. Which do you choose?
I'm saving the cars.
I knew you were going to say that.
I knew he was going to say
Building's
that.
insured.
Okay, very good. All right, so obviously we have our answer for good scenario. Good job, buddy. Good job. Okay.
That's easy.
There we go.
No
I
question.
thought it would be, but I just want to see where his heart was. You never know. Okay.
No
Let's see here.
questions there. I'm sure all my clients are well insured, but that doesn't matter. just because you're insured doesn't mean it's easy to replace. Like, a lot of cars are very special to people, and you know, some of them are very much a one-off. So
I was just thinking about like how impossible it would be to replace certain one-off type scenarios. You know, like
we've
how
definitely
would you
worked
do
on
that?
some that, like, I was kind of afraid to drive.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, one
Really?
one in particular was a great client of ours. He has a '63 Corvette that was a SEMA car, and I mean, this thing is custom from front to back, left to right, up to down. Like, just driving it made my butthole pucker every time. Every single time.
He came home telling me that too. So
Like-
it's funny.
Really?
Well, I just care a lot. You know, that's their children. You know, it's like handing your child off to someone.
I wouldn't be tired of the Escalade. I'll trust you with the Escalade. You did hurt my heart though when you said we couldn't put Lambo doors on it.
I'm sorry.
And I didn't even know I wanted Lambo doors.
But we could do the
until you-
suicide doors, though.
Until you, I know, but until you told me that I couldn't do Lambo doors, I didn't even want it. But
Yeah,
now
now
it's
you
just a
do.
burning driving sensation. I can't even help it. I'm terrified. It's horrible. All right, here we go. Let's see here. I'm going to do this one. You can restart your life from a single year between the ages of 17 and 27, waking up in your younger body with another chance to live it all again. Okay? You won't remember much of your current life. Most faces, places, and memories fade away like a dream. But one thing remains clear: this sweet woman that you're married to right now. You remember her soul, her presence, and the feeling that you were meant to find her again. There's a 75% chance that you will find her and rekindle the love you once shared today. There's a 25% chance that you'll spend the rest of that second life searching for her but never find her again. The alternative is you both remain exactly as you are now. But wait, hang on, what?
Isn't there supposed to be money with that?
There is money. Hang on.
Okay.
There is money.
I mean, I need to know how much.
Yeah.
Because that's
So
important.
it's 100 mil. I don't know why I wrote that. I think
100
100
million?
So there's 100 million, yes, to go backwards, and basically that's it. It's 100 million to go back and risk it to maybe find her again. It's a 75% chance with 100 mil in your pocket. Start over at 27 years of age with 100 million in your pocket. 75% chance that you'll find her again. Your heart is kind of burning and yearning for her.
Always.
And you got 100 million in your pocket. 75% chance you can find her. 25% chance you never find her again.
Money's great. I think everybody loves money. I love money. I don't think I would be willing to give up everything that I have for that. Like, I'm going to make money throughout life. I've made money. I've lost money. I'll do it again 100 times over probably. Finding her is like, that's more than a 1 in 100 million chance. So, I mean, 100 million is nice, but
You lost. Boo. That's the wrong answer. Boo. That's the wrong answer. No, I'm just kidding.
I could still potentially make 100 million from here.
Think so.
Okay, all right. And the final question. This is the final question, and this is where we all judge you forever, right here. Okay,
Bring it on.
It is the eternal red button.
All right.
Okay, you are presented with the red button. If you push the red button, you are immediately receive $100 million. Okay, free and clear, $100 million.
I'm glad you got it.
Yes. All right, you get this money. You hit the button. However, one person somewhere in the world loses everything. They do not know you. You do not know them. They never find out who you are. You never find out who they are. It is someone far away and undetached from your life. On the other side of the world, they do not die. They do not lose their life, but they lose everything. They are destitute to nothing. But you are 100 million richer, and you will never know them. You will never cross their path. What do you do?
But I know that I'm taking it from them.
But you know that you're taking it from them. They never have any idea. They don't know. It just happens.
Yeah. My success can't be built on the failure of someone else. I mean, it's no different than, it's like shop talk. I'm never going to degrade another shop in efforts of trying to make mine look better, because that's not how I'm built. Like, I want to succeed on my own, my own things. I don't have to tear someone else down for me to succeed. I know, it's disappointing. But
that's wrong. However, I've already hit the button twice, like bam, 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 bam. They said 100 million. I was like bam, 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 bam.
Hey,
if I get 100 million every
look,
time I hit the button, does it bam, 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 bam?
again, no judgment. No judgment. It's just
they
like
expect me to ban. They expect me to.
I'll tell you, I could blame my mom for this one. I'll blame my mom for this
Well,
one.
my mom, if I'm a good person.
Well, so when I was younger, my mom, she hit me with like a ton of great advice over the years, but one was just a matter of, like, you got a lot of decisions to make in life. I'm not going to be there to help you with all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, this is when I was young.
Yeah.
She's like, but you just have to be able to look yourself in the mirror at the end of the day and say, did I do the right thing?
Yeah.
Not, really anything else. It's like, what right and wrong is.
Yeah.
Did you do the right thing?
Yeah.
And if not, if you can look yourself in the mirror and you're okay with that, then fine. But if not, and again, I've just had really good mentors in my life that set my mind up correct from an early age to where I want to succeed.
Yeah.
More than I want my next breath. But that will never come at the consequence of me having to tear someone else down to do so. That's just not, I'd rather rise and fall on my own sword.
No boots on the neck for you, huh?
No, I guess not.
All right, very good. Very good.
Boring answer, I know.
No, you did good. All right, we're going to quickly go into the weekend update here, and of course, we've talked all about it. Warehouse of Speed. It's the Saturday, May 23rd, 5 p.m. It's 5 p.m. to 10, right?
Yeah.
Is that everything? Okay.
Most people bounce out by about 9 o'clock, but we're generally there till 10 anyways.
Now, I will say we do have, some weather expected over the next couple days. Today, scattered chance of storms, 40% chance, 82 it will be high. And we're all leaving here. Let's see here. But Jessica is going to come join me in just a little while with a few of my other compadres, and we're all going over to Hanson Realty for the customer appreciation crawfish boil. If you guys would like to join us over there when this is over, that will be happening right downtown.
Today is go time for getting the shop ready. I will
Man,
be.
you come eat the crawfish and then go back all greasy and fed and we'll talk about that off camera. Anyway, beloved, the weather is going to participate. What I predict is it's going to rain for us today. All this rain is going to get out of the system, and then it'll be fantastic for tomorrow. So don't even ignore the fact it says 50% chance tomorrow, 30% on Sunday, and then Monday way back up to 60%. Isn't that sexy? How pretty all that is. That's gorgeous. I love it. ChatGPT just makes my life so much easier.
Ain't that the truth?
All right, but beloved, get down here. Get down here and get your tickets. Get right online, and it's Facebook. Go to Warehouse of Speed. You saw those pretty purple and neon graphics. Well, their Facebook page is just like that. You can find that information about tickets to register. Get your ticket for tomorrow, because your ticket includes food and beverage, and then the kickback crew will be there. We're going to be duking out the kickbacks. We're going to have the prize wheel. The prize wheel is nuts.
Nice.
The giant, massive kickback cans. You can come get your picture taken with that. That's fucking just a great time. And then at some point, somebody's going to be nude. I don't know who. I don't know how. I just feel like somebody, probably Casey Hawkins is going to be nude. I feel like he is probably going to be our friend and compadre who's going to do that. I want to take a second and thank the sponsors of our show, including Mr. Monroe's Garage. It's custom shop. You can find out more for your vehicle there at monroesgarage.net. Thank you to our friends at Pensacola Air, Pensacola HVAC, available at 850-880-HVAC. Our friends at Nightfire Treasures, Ayla Nightfire and all her friends, providing a experience for any event. You can learn more at nightfiretreasures.com. A wonderful Mariah C. If you're looking to buy or sell, trust Mariah C. Give her a call there. She's with Coon Realty. Thank you, Mariah, for your support. Our friends at Margarita's Fusion and Bar on Plantation there in North Pensacola, right there off of Davis. It's a great food special, really delicious buffet-type atmosphere when you're going for their sushi. You will love it very much, and they have amazing drink options that will drive you crazy. Last but not least, our amazing friends, Miss Joanna at Hummer for Hire, a limousine and party bus supply company. They provide things for us. You know, we needed a transportation partner in 2026. We'll be joint partnerships with Hummer for Hire. Love her. Grateful to Miss Joanna. Thank you so much for all your support, Miss Joanna. And here we are, beloved, as we approach. Let's see, where are we at? What we got left? We did that one. We did that one. Oh, we've already arrived at the captain's final thoughts. Beloved, I just want to take a moment and say thank you to Justin and Lacey for coming on the show
Thanks
today.
for having us.
I love
Yeah,
you, but
thank you for
I
having
know
us.
we've been planning this for a while. It finally worked out. I'm excited for tomorrow. I really am. We are excited to come out and set up and duke some kickbacks all over the place. Have you had any kickbacks yet?
I did
You did? Okay. Did
Yeah.
you drink one today?
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I had to stop holding it because I was so cold. I'm still just like. oh,
Are you really so cold?
I swear, you feel my hand.
Really? Are you cold over there?
No, I'm good.
I'm
Yeah.
feeling groovy over here. All right. Well, tiny
that
little
big back
thing, though.
insulation?
Yeah, you tiny little thing though, so that'd be all right.
I'll warm up in the car. Put my seat warmers on.
Do it. She did. She drove her own car, so she's going to be like a. It's going to be sweater weather inside that car when she gets in there. I feel like.
It will be.
Beloved, we're just grateful that you decided to watch the show today. And again, if you come back and watch the replay of the show, if you will, in the comment section, just mark #replay so we have a record of you. And let us know if you enjoyed the show or if you would like to be on the show. If you have a guest suggestion, someone that you would like to see us interview on the Big White Couch, someone you would like to see come down here for the EmCo Morning Show, please drop us a line, send us a direct message, or just get to us, beachhits@gmail.com. Hopefully today, this afternoon, we will be back up and streaming live. If not, before the weekend is over. It's an ongoing battle, but we're grateful to have it. Thank you all for watching the show today. Thank you for being with us. There's amazing things ahead in the future. But again, don't forget, go over to Warehouse of Speed on Facebook. Get your ticket for tomorrow night's event, 5 to 10 p.m. It's going to be a great time. Great food, great friends. Thank you again for being on the show with us today.
Thank you.
Yeah. thank you.
Beloved, I love you all. I will see you out there. I got to go find out where Miss Jessica is. To the Dark Star, happy day. Good mornings.